excited. Yes. You crushed him. You crushed him, you crushed him, you crushed him. Gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to the deer blind. It is day 3 of 4 of muzzleloader season here in Ohio. Frigid morning out here. Nice blanket of snow on the ground. Beautiful day overall, but cold. We got some turkeys over here on the neighboring property cutting on the limb. Hopefully they come over and give me a chance to get a little bit of footage of them, but they were loud this morning, which was really a cool start to the day for sure. I've already punched my buck tag, but still plenty of traffic, and I'm feeling pretty confident we're going to see something, so I'm just going to get settled in here on the blind, stay nice and warm, try to anyway, and hopefully be able to connect if an opportunity presents itself. So alright, well, as you can see, guys, the sun is up, and it just dipped behind a cloud, but when you get hit with like direct sunlight bouncing off the snow like that, it blasts me in the eyes. No action yet. A couple squirrels. Those turkeys got really close. I thought they were actually gonna bust through this little brush line over next to me, but they never came close enough to get footage of. But we are experiencing a nice mid-morning warm-up, and I'm hoping that gets some deer on their feet, moving around a little bit. I also brought along my jet boil and a little dehydrated meal that I might throw together in here as we get a little later into the day. But for right now, just gonna stay ready. It's not bad. Usually these things are packed full of salt. This one tastes almost under-seasoned. 1,050 milligrams of salt. And I'm eating it and I'm like, I think this needs salt. Current time is 11. I'm probably going to sit till noon. I'm starting to lose a little bit of confidence that we're going to see anything today, but that's just fine. Oh, there's sun-dried tomatoes in here. Then I have a different plan for this evening. I'm going to go sit with my dad out on a different piece of property. Hopefully I get to film him shoot something or shoot something myself. So we aren't done yet, and there's still plenty of time to make something happen here. But if we don't connect out here this morning, we got a backup plan for later. It's much better than a granola bar. So after a pretty quiet morning in the woods, I made my way back to the truck and actually found a really fresh scrape on the way there. But I was going somewhere differently in the evening, and the plan was to go and sit with my dad. During the planning phase of this trip, my mom actually expressed some interest in going and sitting with me. And my response to that was, of course, hell yeah. So I dropped a muzzleloader in her hands, and we took to the woods for an evening sit. Gentlemen, welcome to the video. We're up in the buddy stand with Mom today. Say hello. She's not going to come out from under her scarf because it's rather cold today, but we're out on a little piece of private that we have access to. The same stand that I shot my archery buck out of. It's just big enough for 2 people. Granted that you guys have a fairly decent relationship already. It's a little bit tight up here.
Just a little.
I'm going for does. You're going for whatever you can get. Hopefully a half-decent buck walks out for you. That'd be pretty exciting. You got anything to add? Okay.
Just it's high.
You're high, yeah. Yeah, Mom's not used to sitting in tree stands. Have you ever been up a tree stand? Your first time up a stand? No.
I don't like heights.
Yeah, this is a good one. It's a 2-person ladder stand, so it's This is actually as easy as it gets. So.
Good to know.
Yeah. 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 Whenever you can kill her, go ahead. If there's an opening, you shoot her. So you're on the move. You see the deer? Use your gun rest. Can you see him? Can you see him? What?
Yeah, I see him.
Kill him if you can.
He takes another step.
Okay.
I gotta let him come out a little.
Okay. There he is. He's coming. You got this. You can stop him if you have to.
Hold on. I'll get him right here. Hold on.
What?
I'll get him.
You can stop him. Kill him right there. If you can, kill him.
Hold on. Okay, calm down. Come out to the open, you son of a bitch.
If he comes out into that trail, I'll stop him.
I'll stop him
Okay, well,
when I get him in my crosshairs.
are you comfortable?
Did he turn?
He's facing straight away from us. He's standing still. Just take your time. He'll give you a shot.
I'm gonna get him. He's about to die.
Yes. You crushed him. You crushed him. You crushed him. You crushed him.
Oh my god, I was never.
Hold on. Listen. He's dead. That's him crashing. Good job.
Thank you. That was a long walk.
Yeah,
It was a buck though.
Yeah, he was a buck.
I thought I saw horns when I was like, just don't even say anything. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can't think about the horns. The adrenaline dump is hitting me very hard. I wasn't cold before we shot. And now I'm freezing.
I wasn't doing good. Like I was fine until he stopped right there, and I knew he was just gonna come.
Well,
out
that
the
was
other
tough because he kept coming through gaps too quick.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure we heard him crash in the thick stuff over there. I'm 99% positive he's dead. Yeah, we got to watch him for a long time. That was sweet.
So like, I never got to where there wasn't like this kind of stuff in the way.
Little brushy stuff.
But yet he never gave me. There was one time back there he might have stopped enough that hit just his where I needed to shoot was there, but it seemed like it was like I could only see from so far up on his body, and I'm like, I think that's too high.
Yeah.
Because I could only see this much of him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I feel like that's not where I need to be. But I think you're right. I think I shot too much too forward. I don't think I got behind his shoulder. I think I shot his shoulder.
That's all right. He jumped really high when
I know.
he got hit.
Yes, I know. He just went straight up right there.
So you hit him good. And hearing him crash is good. So that's your first time shooting a muzzleloader?
First tree stand.
First time up in a tree stand. First time shooting a muzzleloader. First muzzleloader deer, hopefully. First buck in Ohio. Look at you go.
Yeah, my other one was just West Virginia.
Have you ever killed a deer in Ohio?
Nope.
Oh. There you go.
I failed my Ohio hunting license.
You did.
Yeah, the only hunting I think I've done in Ohio is squirrel.
Nice.
Or, no, turkey.
Alright, let me see that rifle. I'm going to reload that in case a doe comes through. Good job.
Oh, I still had to get out of the stand.
It'll be a fun climb down. He went 5 feet in the air, dude.
Yeah, I saw the smoke cleared enough for him to like.
Boing.
I saw him like going like a rabbit, and he didn't like. It's gonna be interesting to see if we can see the blood over there. How bad he was hit.
It was streaming down his side.
Was it?
Here's the bullet you hit him with.
Oh my god! No wonder it
Yeah.
rocked my glasses.
There's a 250 grain Thor
Oh my gosh!
bullet, all copper. I love these things.
It's so like, I don't know. I've never hunted in like bushy stuff like that before with the, so I wasn't really sure where I could. But I've like, if you can't see his whole body, it's weird to know where to put the crosshairs. Just on a brown spot. Like, is that the spot that you want? Is he too forward?
Yeah, that's fair. A lot of firsts, you know. It's a pretty like intense situation, waiting for him to pop through a gap like that too.
And it changed after I seen his horns, and you wouldn't think it would matter. But it says a doe walking through there. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, she's chill.
Yeah. And then when I looked in their crosshairs and I thought I saw horns, I'm like, okay, well, they said a doe, but.
Well, just for the record, I saw the antlers as soon as I saw him.
Oh.
I didn't say a word about it. I was like, it's deer.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter.
Right. No, I was really cool because the one time you walked through and I thought I saw horns, and I'm like,
And you're
really?
like, no way.
I mean, it wasn't like it was a massive one. I don't know if I could have pulled that off on a massive one because I had to wait way too long for him to.
Yeah, this is what happens to me every time. I'm cool as a cucumber, right up until a gun goes off or a bow goes off, and then I just freak the hell out.
I was warm waiting for him to come down there. Now I'm freezing. I want to go over there in the path and see how much blood's where I shot him.
Hopefully quite a bit.
Oh, that scared me.
That was scary. There's your bullet impact.
Where?
Right there.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, why did I hit the ground?
You went around. So, basically. Well, he might not have opened up immediately, you know. I think, no, there he is. That's the blood right there. So, okay, so.
Oh man, I thought there'd be a pool.
Over here. Why did you go up the tree? Up the tree, look at that. Go around it. Alright, so go here. I'll keep walking. Right here, Mom. Here.
We got blood over here.
Nice. Yeah, he's bleeding good. This is great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is great.
You think that could be where he stood?
Yes. So you notice how this is, you see how it's pushing down into the snow?
Mm-hmm.
That means it's falling. It's not spraying out to the side.
Oh, that's some pieces.
It's brown hair, not white, which is good.
We got more blood here.
This is blood here.
There he is, right there, Robbie.
Oh my gosh!
You see his eyeball?
Wow!
Oh, is he big?
Well done.
Is he big?
Well done. Wow. Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
He ain't bad at all, is he? You want to roll him over? Let's look at what we got here. So this is your first buck in Ohio.
Yes.
You killed a buck in West Virginia.
Correct.
Using a real gun. Today we were using muzzleloaders. This is a pretty big accomplishment. He didn't go far at all. From the point of impact is actually right about where you guys are sitting, and maybe 50 yards deep into the brush we found him. You actually found him, which was super cool.
Yeah.
I basically stepped on him. And yeah, you should be really proud of him. That's
So
a great
happy,
that's a
yeah.
great first buck for Ohio. Nice symmetrical 4-point. He'd make a cool little Euro mount or something like that. But yeah, you did very well. What did you think about hunting with a muzzleloader?
Good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you prefer?
The tree stand was different.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. First time in a tree stand too, and you already knew you were afraid of heights when we got here. So
Yeah.
that was a little
nervous about coming down, but it was not hard at all.
bit of an adventure. But
Right.
even being nervous about being up in the air, you came down on the gun. We had that railing in front of us, which was really helpful, and made a good shot.
We
Didn't go
watched
anywhere.
him all through the woods.
Yep.
And then he hid behind like that tree and
Yeah, he was coming in. The footage is probably in and out of him coming in because he kept coming to a certain point and then he'd stop, and he would never stop in a gap, and then he would walk through a gap and stop in another spot that was blocked. But this path that we're on now is by far the most open spot on the property, and he came up right to the edge of it, stopped and fed for like 5 minutes.
Seemed
he was
like
there.
hours.
Yeah, he was there for a long time, and he wouldn't break out and offer you a shot. And then even when he came out into this, he was still moving. Like, he was moving pretty fast, and you took a shot on him, and he did not go anywhere. So, congratulations.
thank you.
We will
So
get
exciting.
him-
It's one way to warm up.
Yeah. Yeah, we were coming down to the wire. I was like, I think I'm officially starting to feel cold.
Yeah,
If
me
we could get
too.
out of here soon, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's get him gutted and back to the truck.
All right, sounds good.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.